Gonna bust out with the fun. Yo, 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 yo.
Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Welcome to episode 145 of Who Got the Aux podcast. I go by Julian. On that camera, it goes by Wiggs. And the guy that does all the cameras goes by Jylon. And we make up Who Got the Aux
Yes, sir.
podcast. Before we
Yes,
get
sir.
started, this is episode 145. This is also our 3-year
Tres,
anniversary show. So April 22nd will make 3 years since we started doing this show.
Damn.
I thought that was a big deal. It just kind of popped up on my phone. I was like, oh, damn.
That's a big
Like,
deal.
that's
Oh, I
right.
think LinkedIn said happy anniversary. 'Cause I put LinkedIn when I started.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit. And yeah, first episode. What did we talk about in that first episode? Oh, that's when the J. Cole album
Yeah.
dropped. KOD dropped.
We played
Yeah.
the whole album.
No, yeah.
Front to
I
back.
still have that one. We were supposed to drop. And
I
then when
need
we
to hear
learned
that.
about the fair use,
Yeah.
episode 1 fair use came out the next week.
Yeah.
That's why we named it fair use.
right. Yo.
Yeah, we were just playing the whole album. Hit
The
that.
whole album.
Count it up. Count it up. Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
Turn it up. Take a drink.
Bro, that's when we was drinking beers. We had to have at
Bro.
least a 20 pack.
Bro, I was just talking
That
about
was a
that yesterday.
requirement.
I was just talking about that yesterday. We used to, and I was like, I think what changed was because we started doing earlier shows, so we
Yeah.
didn't want to drink.
Yeah.
But like before the hards, it was I'm bringing a 20 rack this episode. I'm bringing a 20 rack.
Yeah.
We would go through a 20 rack or 30 rack
Yeah.
in an episode. By the end of the episode, we drunk,
We
slurring
was
words.
fucked up.
That's crazy.
Every Friday. We was doing
Yeah.
that. And then we moved to when we got to my house.
Mhm.
We started doing Tito's.
That was still with you, Jylon and Kendall, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That was at Kendall's apartment. 30 racks every night.
Oh,
I mean, at one point we was
man.
ordering like food and like pizza and wings and shit. Old fashioned,
Damn.
drinking
We
old
was-
fashioned.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because motherfuckers, we already knew, bro. We was going to be drinking.
Yeah.
And we couldn't be fucked up. We needed some type of food to soak that shit.
Exactly. Yeah. So it'd be like, oh, I'm ordering pizza before the show. Like we'd be full burping,
It's like just
acid reflexes and shit all on the show.
Right, right.
reflux.
That's because we weren't used to. You know when there's something new, you need
Mhm.
something to kind of
Right.
calm you down. So
Yeah.
Get
That
over
was
We were
kinda
also
nerves and all that.
27.
yeah, we were super young too. Then we moved to my house, and then that became Tito's Vodka. And we started.
Mhm.
That's when we started doing cocktails, and we'd do a show and be drunk by the end of the damn thing. I was like, I could,
Damn.
like, I thought about it, I was
Yo.
like, bro, we was drinking a lot. Bro.
Them episodes would be messy on some of them, bro. I'd be screaming at the
peaking.
top of my lungs.
The
and shit.
audio levels peaking and shit.
You
I'm
just
forgetting
see
my train
red,
of
red,
thought.
red,
Yeah.
red.
It was terrible.
I forget what I talked about. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Repeating yourself.
I'm getting headaches. We gotta pee because we drank so much liquor and alcohol. We gotta take a piss and everything.
Damn, good times.
Those
man.
are days. So yeah, April 22nd, 3 years. We still going. Season 2, episode 145. I know certain shows they have different criteria
Mhm.
for seasons. We're doing
Right.
100 episodes per season. Just wanna put that, put that out there. It's
Maybe
different.
150 episodes a season.
Right.
But, you know, we
It's
got
different,
kind of.
you know, we like to get 100. It's a nice even round number. And then also, a lot of people got their pod started during the pandemic, and I don't want y'all to get us confused. That this is just another pod. No, we've
Right.
been going since
No.
2018.
We've been in here,
when
baby.
things
We've been.
were open, when things were normal, we were doing a podcast. When it wasn't cool, before Joe Budden went to Spotify and got that money, before the Black Effect Network by Charlamagne the God,
Right.
before
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan went
Well,
to
actually,
Spotify.
no.
Well, Joe Rogan's been
Joe
he's
Rogan's
doing
he's been popular.
Yeah, he's been doing
but
his stuff.
Spotify didn't pay him until
That's
last
true.
year
That
because
is true.
podcasts became valuable because it was pandemic proof.
Mhm.
They realized like, no matter what, you can always get a pod out, which
Mhm.
we shown. We
Yeah, we.
I mean,
we didn't miss a day last year. I'm
you
just
know,
saying.
you know.
Pandemic proof. Anyway, so
Pandemic proof.
yeah, we've been in the game for a minute, 3 years. That's something to hang your hat on. I think
I wanted.
that's a long time.
Yeah.
Consistency
long
too.
time.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
Dedication, baby.
We didn't plan anything. We will be moving in different directions, but that's later down the line. But we just want
Yeah.
to start dropping those little seeds now. We're going to be formatting the show differently, and you know,
Right.
every year we try to look back and make sure that we're getting better. Because God forbid you do a whole year and look back and be like, oh yeah, we made no progress,
And then keep doing it.
and then be stubborn enough to just keep going. Like we've
Yeah.
looked at the analytics the very few analytics we have and realize
We-
that this
yeah,
format isn't really working.
Yeah. We've been crunching the numbers. Yeah, we've been in
All
the back.
down arrows.
We've been crunching the number.
Yeah,
Number-
crunching the number.
Yeah, we're getting 8 every month. So
Solid 8.
try to see how we can double that to 16.
Yo, hey, you just gotta laugh at it, man. You can't
For
take
sure.
life too seriously,
sure.
bro.
No, yeah, we're laughing because we actually had a great pre-production meeting and we actually got some type of vision now. So
Right,
We're
we here
excited.
for a good
Got the
time.
vision.
yeah, we
Not
got
a
that
long
vision.
time.
Wanda's vision. Who got the aux vision?
Right.
Yeah. So
Y'all, well, hold on. Since we on like Marvel shit,
Let's do
y'all
it.
watched the new?
of course,
Yeah, have y'all watched the new one? I just want to know if y'all updated on
I'm
it.
an
or not.
MCU
I
head,
haven't-
bro.
Yeah, me either.
I haven't checked out the new. Is Falcon and
Falcon and the Winter
Winter
Soldier.
Soldier.
man.
Winter
Yeah, I'm
Soldier.
an MCU head, bro. I'm not a comic book head. I have to make that.
Right, you
If
got to
know
make that.
between beat maker and producer.
Mm-hmm.
I am a MCU head.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
I don't want to offend the Comic-Con people who read the
Well,
comics.
you know, technically, it didn't go that
Actually,
way.
theoretically.
The comic 129.
yeah, issue 4456. I'm an MCU head though. You want to ask me anything
the
about the
alternate
movies
universe.
and the timelines? I can give you MCU
Yeah, you.
for months.
I know you deep into that shit.
Yes.
I'll fuck with MCU, but I can't say that I've studied it as much as you have.
Oh no, I'm MCU head.
Yeah.
Even the shit the series we get now after Falcon and Winter Soldier go Falcon.
Wow.
After Falcon and Winter
Falcon.
Soldier go off, Loki's new show's coming.
Right.
And that's supposed to
yeah.
be better than WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier.
Damn, they just keep leveling up
Low-key,
that shit, bro. The
yeah.
writers, it's all like cinematic quality too. bro.
Disney got it on lock, man.
Yeah.
Disney got it on lock. Speaking of Disney, they're open now. We
Uh-huh.
got tickets.
Yeah.
So they
Oh.
Oh, you guys got
we got
You got
tickets.
tickets?
Limited
So-
capacity.
Limited. So what they do is they
Ooh,
put
see.
you in a queue to get tickets. It's like getting shoes almost. My queue, I was in there for 5 hours and then I went to bed and then I woke up and I was able to buy my tickets. So
Damn.
I know some people was in the queue for 8 hours, 9 hours.
Bro, you get that Disney
Yeah.
drop?
Yeah.
Oh, I got that drop.
That's how it's
Disney
gonna
drop.
be. Yo, people are gonna start buying those
Bro.
tickets.
Yeah.
For real. Well, the cool thing is it's California residents only. So they're not allowing anyone from.
okay.
So
Okay.
they're kind of doing it. So that's dope. So
That
you-
is, yeah,
and
exclusive, baby.
Exclusive. And then on top of that, you have to
Exclusive.
make reservation. So you got to get your ticket first, and then you have to reserve a date. So you can't just show up. Like, so they got it. I'm sure they
Oh,
have a
that's how they
capacity
get.
for each date. So our date is June. We chose a payday weekend date. Smart. So June 10th, I think we're going to June 9th, whatever that Saturday is.
Right, and that's cool
But,
because it's like like when you get a cut, right? You get people that wait in line,
Mm-hmm.
that get in there, or you can just get your appointment and just
Go
go
straight
go whenever. So
That's true.
you won't have to wait in line, right? Or I mean, I
No.
don't think
I think they're gonna have lines, but because it's not gonna be as packed, you're probably gonna be able to get
Right, to get the
wherever
rides.
you want to go.
yeah, that's hard.
It's gonna be more organized because before they didn't care. They just packed everybody
Yeah.
and started
Yeah,
figure it out. Here's the line. Figure it out.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And then you have the line all
Yeah.
8 hours for one ride.
Yeah,
'Cause
yo, them
they're
lines
not doing
was
the
long.
they're not doing the
long.
fast pass.
They're not.
So because of
it's
this.
limited.
Right,
capacity
but
already.
see, I lived on the fast pass. I never.
How
stood
much?
in the
Okay,
line,
all right, bro. I've always heard about the fast pass,
cheap,
but I've
bro.
never got this cheap. How
Super
much
worth
is
it.
it? Like,
It's
okay, how
like-
much is a regular ticket, bro?
Well, regular tickets are
Like 100, 120,
Put it like this.
right?
If you want to do a one park ticket, you're talking like 110 a pop.
God dang, was it always?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how much is a fast pass then? How much on top of the reg?
I think it was like
top of
40.
reg.
I think it was $40.
Oh, so you're talking about at least one city.
Oh yeah, total.
Total.
yeah.
Okay, damn.
But my whole mindset was if I'm gonna go to this park,
right. Yeah, right.
I'm not waiting.
Yeah.
Like $40.
right,
I'm gonna put my
already
foot
paid
down
on
at
top
40.
of the-
Yeah, I paid 120, but I'm gonna put my foot. I ain't paying no 40 to skip the line. Like the hell?
Yeah,
I'm paying
it's
the
just 40. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, how much
Yeah.
this time did you save? What was the
Oh.
cost to time saving ratio, baby?
Days.
Yeah.
Bro,
Damn.
I swear to God, I've went to spots where the line was like you said, and then they had the fast pass line, and you show up at the time you're supposed to show up, you just walking,
Damn.
all the way to the ride.
It was like that.
You walk past
Oh,
hundreds.
I've been
Right,
fucking up.
And everybody's just looking at you.
looking at you.
Yeah.
Looking at you.
Yeah.
Looking at you. I'm gonna ride this bitch twice.
Big dog status.
Yeah, right. You got your chest all out and shit, moving your shoulders side
It
to
feels,
side.
it feels good. It feels good when you show up to your
Just
appointment.
swinging your elbows around.
Yeah, all that room. It feels good though. It's
Yeah,
a
that's
good
cool.
bro. Cause it's like what? Like if you don't have a fast pass, you might get 2 rides in an
Yeah.
entire day.
Yeah.
2 rides.
You finish your drink and all, and then waiting in the line and shit.
Bro, not worth it. It's not. And
Not
God
worth
forbid
it.
something happens, like the ride malfunctions or
my
something.
Oh,
Bro.
You just waited
Bro,
all that time.
Yeah, and
Right.
I've seen
To
that
go
happen.
right back
I've seen
and
that
flirt.
happen, bro.
So I see what
Oh
you're
my
saying.
God.
You,
super worth it.
you did it right if motherfuckers looking at you and was like, look at this motherfucker right here, baby.
Yes,
Look at
yes.
this motherfucker with the motherfucking fast
And then
pass.
guess what his chick asked? Well, how much are those? 40. Why the? And then
Babe!
now there's an argument because
You're
of what I
fucking
did.
stupid.
And now you're going home.
Now you're being cheap. You want to spend $8,000 on tickets, but you put your foot down on the 40 fast pass.
Let's be
And you know what else
honest.
comes with the fast pass? The professional photographers.
Oh.
So you get like Disney have a bunch of
Yeah.
professional photographers,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
with the fast pass, all you got to do is scan the fast pass,
Mhm.
and then they're your personal photographer.
Bro, and you
and then
already
you download
know.
all those high quality images.
Yeah, you already know all the girlfriends and wives is gonna be loving that shit.
Yeah, want to take a
bro.
picture in front of the mini house and all that. So it's a
Yeah.
you get the rides and you get the premium pictures that you can print for your house and put them in frames
Mhm.
and it's an app and you can download it for Instagram. So it's worth it.
You seen the secret shops and the secret restaurants and shit that they be having all over Disney?
Bianca keeps up with that.
Yeah,
Because I don't keep up with that shit. But
Yeah.
I know they exist. So like I seen people come out of doors when I'm like,
Yeah.
you're like, motherfucker, you wearing regular clothes like me.
some
yeah,
people
where the
coming
fuck
out of
that come
manholes.
from? Yeah. He's like,
Oh,
just climb
what?
right on that.
Like somebody stepped on you.
Like, yo, they got the off whites down there, bro. The Disney off whites are down there.
Disney
man.
Off-Whites.
No, but that shit. That's a
Virgil's
whole
down there
nother-
himself, writing his name on the shoes.
Virtual making those patties doing backflips down there, man.
On the
Those
sundress.
petites. Yeah, on the sundress. Yeah, for real.
Fuck that sundress.
Kid Cudi. Yeah, so they're open if you're interested. You want to take your girl, or if you just like Disney on your own, nostalgic shit. They are open at limited capacity, which I think is great because it's going to be more organized. Downtown Disney's open. It's been open for a while.
Bro, I
Yeah.
haven't been in so long.
It's fun, man. I used to
I've
be
been to
that
downtown
guy.
Disney.
Oh, you been to downtown recently?
I think last month.
Yeah.
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 You
It's
went
like
to
when
downtown?
they just opened.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got like restaurants and stores in there and shit.
Mhm.
It's a cool little hangout.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like Universal Studios City Walk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly
I've been
like
there.
that.
It's
Yeah.
actually pretty cool. They got
Yeah.
like little
They got the
interaction.
Lego.
Yeah,
All
live
types of stuff.
interaction.
Yep. And I used to be that guy too that was like too cool for Disney. That's for kids. But I was
fuck
like,
with it.
you know what I learned, man? Especially with, and we could transition to this too. Before I start, rest in peace to Black Rob and also Mark
Rest in
Wahlberg's
peace.
mother,
Ma-
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace to her and Black Rob. But seeing that and then the mass shootings that happened and just people dying and you just every time you turn, I was like, can you imagine if you got this opportunity at life, right? That most people either don't get or it gets cut short or things happen
Mm-hmm.
horribly to people. Sex
Unprecedented.
trafficking,
Oh, man,
raped by your uncle. Like there's lives lived that are just horrific.
Right.
Can you imagine if you're living in this world with your opportunity and, God's bless you, us for the most part, where we don't have too much real things to care about.
Right.
but-
Mhm.
and you die or something suddenly and like you were on that, you didn't do things or you didn't embrace things because the society said, nah, you're too cool for that or nah, that's
Right.
whack," or
Yeah.
Like when you really think about the control
Uh-huh.
that society puts on people where they don't want to celebrate their, and I'm not saying to you, but I'm thinking of my brother when I say this, so don't take
Yeah.
it, but they don't want to celebrate their birthdays
Uh,
because my brother's the same way, but I know you're the same
So
way
what
too.
is that then? Explain what you.
Well, I was telling my
perceive that
brother,
to be.
the reason why I brought this up because I had this conversation with my brother because he's like, I'm gonna celebrate my birthday this year. And I was like, what? Like, and I had that. And we were talking about something because some classmates from his graduating year died. So we were
shit.
talking. I was like, yeah, I was like, you should, bro. I was like, you should do that because he don't like celebrating Christmas. He don't like doing none of that stuff. And I was like, but why not? Like when you just think about it, like I'm not saying spend the money and be at Black Friday
Yeah.
shopping, but I'm like, why not put on a Santa hat
Hat.
for Christmas
Right.
and sing carols and drink hot? Like, I don't know when it happened for me, like 24, 25. I was like, I'm just gonna. It's fun to just embrace it. It's more
Right.
stressful to be cool.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
show up to a Christmas party with no Christmas stuff on to be that guy. For what? While everybody else is enjoying
Right,
themselves,
Yeah.
drinks,
They
singing
got ugly
carols,
sweaters
ugly
on.
sweater. That shit look fun as hell. And I'm gonna just not do it because I'm buff or something. Like, what if like I'm black or I'm not supposed to be happy or what's
Right.
going
Too
on? right
muscular,
now?
so I don't.
Yeah.
I don't celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, like what is it that same Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving? That's corny, but I'm like every time I
Yeah.
see a Friendsgiving, they look
They
like
look
they
like
having,
they're
a
having a
blast.
blast.
Right,
Right,
like,
right.
Yeah.
I want to do
Best
a
time.
Friendsgiving. Like I want to do one this year, especially now I have a house. Like I'm definitely
Right.
gonna invite
So-
people over and do it.
Just hyper masculinity. basically.
I can't pinpoint it because I know there's women like that too. So I don't think it's a man thing. I'm only speaking because I am a man but I know women
Hyperfemininity.
Feminists. But yeah, I was just to my point to the Disneyland thing. I'm like, I got the goofy ears. I be going there at the parade, eating the Dole Whip, going to Mickey Mouse house. It's fine, bro.
So good.
The Dole Whip is fire,
so
and the
good.
corn dogs are fire too.
The corn dogs are so fire.
Yes, but I just decided like now I do Christmas, I do ugly sweaters, I do Thanksgiving, I do Bianca decorate. I just decided, just embrace it.
Right.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
What do you got to lose?
What changes if I do or don't? I lose street credibility. Like, what happens if I decide that I'm gonna dress up, do Halloween costumes? I'm gonna go do Christmas and things. I'm gonna go to Disneyland. I'm gonna watch Home Alone during. Like, what changes in my life besides me just enjoying things more? Like, so that's something to people out there listening. Like, just don't because at the end of the day, people are gonna judge you regardless. And I know you heard this quote. But I'm a living proof of this quote. Like I've lost friends and family members who I used to strategically for my social media not post certain things because I didn't want to make people feel away like, oh, Julian out there, and people still felt the way. So then I was like, so I limited my shit, and then to protect, and you still
give me the same
put me in that box. So like now this year, I was like, I'm just gonna be doing whatever, bro. Any win I get, I'm gonna blast it on social media because they're gonna feel the way regardless.
Right. I mean, you just gotta just charge it to the fact that if people hate on you, it's not gonna change anything in your personal life, right? So
yeah, as long as I have a good heart, like as long as I'm not malicious about it, and I tell people that all the time, like if your intent is right, they say that in comedy too. Like if you're intentionally trying to make someone laugh, then I shouldn't take your joke personally. Like if you wasn't trying to be evil on purpose, even though it came out that way. If your intent was to make people laugh, then you shouldn't be judged off what was said.
But also some people can't understand that plane of comprehension.
Right.
And they might take it as a direct attack versus, some sarcastic.
Right.
Or some satire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I don't think I woke up to be like, I hate gay people, for example.
Right.
But if the joke was framed and it sounded like it, you should just take it for that, not like he hates gays. Like, what?
Not in a literal sense.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I don't know how we got. Oh yeah, we did Disney and all that, and then I touched on it before, but yeah, rest in peace to Black Rob. He passed away at 51, which is weird because I know 2 weeks ago when DMX passed, they were saying Black Rob's in the hospital, and then Black Rob got on the phone. Was like, I'm good, I'm out. They was doing a GoFundMe for him,
Right.
and then we wake up Friday to Saturday to
rest in peace.
It says I'm googling it. It says that he died due to kidney failure.
Damn. So what would induce
Kidney failure.
the kidney failure?
Yeah. What?
What the kidney is the liver is what filters the kidney is what
Salt.
is
Sodium?
that?
I don't
Damn,
know.
bro.
What is it? Hey Siri. What does the kidney do?
Well,
Okay,
well,
but you giving too much there.
yeah,
Get to the fucking point.
Pitchfork says the cause of death was cardiac arrest.
Okay, see, here's that shit when, like you said with DMX, people just trying to come out with news and then that shit's all
Right.
scattered.
Yeah.
Because it says that he was dealing with a number of health issues prior to the death, including lupus, kidney failure, diabetes, and
Oh
multiple
my God.
strokes. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
That's a lot.
Yo, what in the fuck?
So if you're not familiar with Black Rob, because a lot of 18-year-olds we found out was
Right.
born in like 2000.
That was my
Five.
dad's shit.
So
2001.
your man ain't boom.
Whoa.
So if you
Yeah,
don't
that
know
was hard.
anything else from him, when you hear that in the club, dun, 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 that's Black Rob.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Also, what was the Bad Boys for Life?
Down.
Is he on that one? Is he on that one?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was on that.
He was
one.
on that.
I
Let me see.
think so.
Let's
Was
see.
he?
Bad Boys for Life. Listen.
Bad Boys for
Yeah,
Life.
P. Diddy featuring Black Rob and Mark Curry.
Those were like his top two. Whoa,
We
and
ain't
Bad Boys for Life.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can, yeah. Yeah, so
Live, FEC.
so yeah, rest in peace to Black Rob. A lot of rappers been putting a lot of entertainers just been putting up their their homage and their
Right.
stories about him. But yeah, 52 years old, just another young. DMX was
50, right?
50.
What?
Wow,
the
bro,
fuck?
it's
Yo, this
wild.
shit starting to look a little conspiracy theorist.
Is there?
Nah,
I
I'm
was
just
gonna say,
kidding.
is
There's
there-
no connection.
Okay, I was like, I haven't heard
I think
anything.
those are just first.
I just say stupid shit like that. They're the same age. They
Right.
both black.
Yeah.
They both, was rappers.
Right, and clearly, he had prior health
Right.
issues. It's not like he was
Strokes on-
good and then just
Yeah.
dropped dead
Mhm.
the day before.
I mean,
yeah.
but he wasn't into drugs like that, right? He was just. I mean,
We don't know.
Hey,
That's
he was a big rapper in the 90s, 2000s. It was it was way more less PC back then than it is now. So who knows what's going on? If anything, we could just say he's at peace because based off that health report,
Yeah.
I don't think his day to day was a cakewalk. I mean,
Yeah.
strokes and all that stuff. So the only thing I can tell people when people pass that they care about is you want to believe that they're at peace.
Yeah.
Because technically you're right. You don't know the spiritual realm, but all the human physical stuff is done.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's over.
You know what I was thinking, bro? Like, what if, like, I'm piggybacking off what you said, Wiggs. Like, this is hell,
Mm.
Oh,
and then you move
yeah.
on. But I was like, what if, for all we know, once you pass and you see the light, and then you wake up in another world, and it was like, hey, well, thank you for the trial run of Earth. That is our that is our program. So you are now awakened. Go ahead and we have all unlimited resources.
Where is this place?
We've grown past that. Yeah, we've grown past fighting over resources as a humanity, or I don't know,
we are
man.
now we are now, ever since you were asleep, we are now a civilization level 5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We
Like,
can
wouldn't
now
that be some
promoted.
crazy shit?
You can go to other galaxies and other universes and shit.
like the Jetsons.
Right.
I love that.
Well, that's the fun part of
I
life,
love
though, because it's like the unknown. Obviously, if you're heavy in religion, then you believe you know exactly where you're going. But
Mhm.
the average person is like, nobody, even the people that believe in religion,
Yeah.
you don't.
You really
No.
don't.
You don't know. Yeah,
Religion
you
is
have
more.
faith.
Religion
that
is
you-
more comfort for you. Like
Yeah.
I know,
It's a coping
according to
mechanism.
this, if I believe in this and walk in these steps, I'm going to go to a blissful place
Right.
that's heaven or whatever those people call it.
Yeah.
But like the thrill and the agony, I guess, of life is not knowing what happens afterwards.
Right. It's a gamble.
It's
that you don't
almost
wanna
like
risk.
it's almost like you can almost. Nah, I ain't gonna say you can almost see, but like if you get to the point where you're over living, quote unquote, we say that in a negative term, like suicidal or I don't-
Right.
But what if some people just like this was dope?
This is cool.
I wanna
Take
see
me
what-
out.
Yeah.
I want to see what's on the other side.
Like I don't think no one's ever had that outlook on people wanting to leave.
Yeah,
like it's
pretty
always
sure.
a sad.
Like, what if we have it wrong?
Yeah,
you feel me?
yeah, what
Like,
if- like
Yeah.
I'm sure anybody that says they
Some
want to
people
end their
wanna
life, we go straight into oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you need
this
help.
is
You
unique.
need-
But what
you
if
need
it's
to
just
stay
like
alive.
Earth was dope? I traveled the
It's
world.
cool.
right.
I became successful. I had some children. I'm 55.
At that point,
This shit's getting repetitive. I want to go
I've
somewhere.
already
at
done all the
that
mini
point-
quests. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I think there might have been some cases, maybe not like a very big public figure,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure there's some people
It was like,
that
take me out.
assisted suicide, like in hospitals.
Assisted suicide. That's the
Yeah.
word for it. Yeah.
oh shit.
Like,
Yeah,
but how
that's an
curious do you
actual-
gotta be? How
I mean, you
completed
really
do you
got-
have to be on Earth to be
You
like?
gotta really do everything that you wanted, but I mean, that's person to person.
Yes, I was going to say
Yeah.
because some people might only want to do
That's
5 things in
subjective,
life.
you know,
Like, yo,
yeah.
I want to go to Disneyland.
I want to go to Disney.
I want to eat a corn dog and I want a Dole Whip, and my life's complete.
Yeah. Some people
I'm
like-
22 years old. What do I do now?
Right. Just die.
yeah.
And some people just
It's
that's
like
that.
it's like the older I get and the more we see people dying. And this is off the Black Rock. Now we're just on our
Right.
podcasting
This is
topic stuff. But like, I'm not gonna say I understand death because no one does.
No.
But it's just like the idea of hearing it is not as catastrophic as it was maybe in my 20s when I felt like I still feel like I got my whole
Yeah.
future ahead. But when you're 20, I want to be a rapper, astronaut, fight.
Right,
feel like
you wanna
can
do everything,
So
yeah.
of course you don't want to die then.
All right.
And not saying I want to die in my 30s, but it's just like, okay, I can kind of see death not being as bad
Mhm.
Yeah.
without knowing what happens on the other side. But
Right.
it's just like, I feel like we're too complex to really believe that we just die and that's it. Like
That's
there's
it.
too much going on in the spirit, your subconscious, spiritual. Like I think I heard somebody say it, like when you talk to yourself, like who is that talking? You ever heard that? Like when you just
right.
like, who is that?
I've never heard that.
That's wild, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of weird shit.
I was reading an article. I was reading something that's on that spiritual stuff. And
Yeah,
they're just
true.
like that person that's talking to you is like supposedly a spirit, pretty much.
Your spirit,
And this is, the body. You heard that the body is the vehicle.
the vessel. Yeah.
So it's like, when you're talking to yourself without moving your mouth, who is that? That's your
Right.
spirit.
Right.
So
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
the vessel, when the car is like you're in a car, if your car break down the freeway, you just get out, get it towed, and get another car. So and
Your soul,
this
bro.
earthly body deteriorates and it ages out, or it gets however it gets whatever.
Ah, that's
You
crazy.
just and
Right.
Where do you go?
So
I know.
Right.
And you won't know until it's almost
It's your
like you
time.
won't know until you have. You can almost use the word depending on how curious you are.
right.
You won't know until you have the privilege of dying.
That's true.
Some people might look at that like you won't even
Wow.
know how great it is unless you're lucky enough
to die.
to die.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't even fathom that. Like I'm speaking
Nah,
way
it's-
out of terms, but I'm just saying though, it could go that
Yeah, it
crazy.
could. It
Right.
could
You
go
know what's
that route.
crazy?
Or is it crazy? I don't know.
You're not wrong. You're not right. So
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
Yeah.
you could be right.
Yeah,
Who
man.
knows?
You never know. That's the fun part about life.
We got in our sci-fi
Yeah.
bag right
For
there.
real, right? Jesus. Improper facts. I mean, I don't. That'd be a horrible segue. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah. very.
Coinbase went public. There we go.
Right.
Anybody that's into crypto, which is everybody now.
I know, right?
To the moon.
Right.
Everyone's going to the moon. Everybody went to the moon on Friday.
Me and my squad about to get Lambos.
The Dodge.
Type vibe. We'll
That
see y'all
Lambos.
next year when we have Lambos.
Oh my God, we're gonna be driving past you guys in our cyber trucks.
Oh
That's
my
what they were
gosh,
talking
bro.
about
Right.
back then.
That's been a vibe lately.
We are
Yeah.
not digital currency guys, correct? We
I hold
dibble.
some,
But if somebody
dibbled and dabbled.
if somebody asked
but
us,
like day trading.
if somebody
like, and all
asked
that.
you like, "Yo, what's crypto? Can you teach me how to get involved?" Do you feel comfortable enough lending your info?
Maybe the basics.
I'm gonna just tell them buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Buy
saying.
Yeah.
So we're not. So I'm prefacing that to say we're gonna talk about this from a outside looking in.
Very.
We're not. I mean, I got a little bit of Bitcoin, a percentage. You have some Bitcoin. Do
I
you
ain't
have
got
any
shit.
digital currency?
Nah.
But do you have stock though?
Nah.
Okay, we gotta talk to you
Okay.
about that.
Yeah. No. So I'm
Coinbase went public,
I'm down to learn.
which allows them to be traded as stock now.
Right.
But because I'm going off the cuff, I'm
Right.
assuming because Coinbase went public, that kind of added validity to crypto,
Right.
because that went public in the stock market where dollars are traded.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm assuming those who had Dogecoin and Bitcoin and Litecoin and Ethereum and all that,
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming that value would go up because now it's been accepted in layman's terms commercially.
Right. So now people that didn't really know about it, now that it's already in stocks,
Mm-hmm.
and then they see that they're public,
Mm-hmm.
it might you're saying it might encourage them to get into crypto or just buy the stocks for Coinbase and then
And to see, that's a good thing, yeah, because
So there's,
Coinbase
like,
is
kinda
its
two
own
lane-
stock market. And I don't even is Coinbase like Robinhood? Is that
Oh,
what
yeah,
Coinbase
yeah,
is?
yeah,
A
yeah.
place
It's their
to
own little
trade.
platform where
Got
you
you.
can trade.
Got you.
Mhm.
So
So I think that's why everybody was rejoicing, was because a platform went public. Before
Right.
it was like the cool thing, like no, F the stocks, it's crypto over here. But
Yeah,
now
yeah.
they've merged.
Right.
So if you bought Dogecoin at, under a penny, hundreds and hundreds of shares.
Bro, that shit was at decimals,
That's
man.
what I'm
Fractions
saying.
of a cent. And now what's that like what? Last I
think
heard
it hit
$1.20.
Oh, is that $1 now?
Yeah.
So yeah, so you can see why people were saying they're going to the moon.
Bruh,
And
imagine.
believe it or not, Bitcoin used to be decimals.
Yes, yes.
And now
dude.
Bitcoin's like 30
Yeah.
30 racks a share.
Yeah,
or
bro.
something crazy.
Motherfuckers might bang if they
So-
hold strong.
I just wonder, and so this is where I sit with it, right? Because when I saw it, I felt that immediately, what do they call it? The FOMO, right? You felt that, the fear of missing out.
missing out.
You felt that immediately.
Mm.
I was trying to connect with our younger audience.
Mhm. right. The Gen
He said
Z.
FOMO. I'll listen more.
Yeah.
So I felt that immediately. People was telling me, and I see everybody's showing there, because people only screenshot their winnings. I ain't never seen nobody take a dip and post it on Facebook ever. So
Yeah.
I see everybody's charts, dude, and I'm like, damn, did I just miss the Bitcoin boat? But then when I started thinking to myself, because what I'm realizing is, our time's limited. I'm not realizing that, but our time is limited. and I'm trying to figure out where exactly do I want to put my time to get maximum. What's the word I'm trying to say? Maximum output.
Yeah.
But what's the other word? Like maximum. Like when you invest in something, you get it back. Maximum
Return on investment.
Return on investment. Sure. So I'm like, if I was to get just like with the camera, right? I'm deep in it because I feel like I'm gonna get a good investment off that return.
Right.
If I was to jump into this Coinbase thing, technically, like I could do what most people are doing and just go read 2 articles. Dogecoin's the one to buy,
Right.
and buy it, and then hope for this to happen. But they don't know the market. They don't know what's gonna happen. They don't
Super
know why it's
volatile.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
And you're not even supposed to be using your income. It's supposed to be disposable income when you play with the stock market. And
Right.
it's not supposed to be your monthly or your weekly. And then I start thinking, I'm like, do I want to start that road? So I had to ask myself that
Right.
because I was like, if I go into this, I'm starting just like the cameras from the ground, granular, and then learning. I'm going to read articles like before I even purchase my first thing. That's how I approach things moving forward. I don't feel right trying to jump into something because it's hot.
Oh, no way.
Knowing that, but most people do.
Right.
And that's what we're seeing on our timelines right now. I'm like,
FOMO, right?
I'm like, bro, most people feel like to just jump in with no research. And you know that because half of these people you see talking about it we ain't never seen nothing from them
That's true,
related
right,
prior
right,
to it's the new cool
Right.
thing to invest now
Yeah,
because of the pandemic, which I'm not hating on it. I always say whenever trends happen, I like the good ones, like people that it's trendy to work out. It's trendy to eat healthy. It's
Yeah.
trendy to invest. I'm all for it, even
Yeah.
though it's trendy. But I'm like, I told myself, I was like, I'm not ready to go down that road.
Mhm.
And so then I didn't have FOMO anymore. I was like, yo, if they win,
Yeah.
if they get the next Bitcoin wave, that's them. This is going to be my Bitcoin wave, my
Right.
camera, and
Yeah.
how I learn how to do editing. That's my Bitcoin wave. And I think people need to not be overwhelmed. They need to focus on what their wave is instead of trying to catch every last one of them,
Right.
if that makes sense.
You gotta make your own.
That
way.
makes a lot
Yes.
of sense, man.
Yes.
And like people need to know the terminology and what
Bro.
goes into it too. Like I researched something called whales, and that's just people, investors that just, they're a whale. They got big pockets, so
Right,
they'll
right.
invest like millions of dollars, and it hikes up the price, and then
And they
everyone
sell
goes in there and starts, buying in on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then those whales will pull out,
Mm-hmm.
then
and that's a
everybody-
huge ass chunk
I
of
think that's what happened with the GameStop
right,
situation.
and
right?
that's how
Yeah.
shit be crashing,
Mhm.
and then people, sell, and then
Right.
and then it's over. So you got to have experience, you got to have time, and then
Yeah.
and just luck, babe. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you
And
got
it's
to
luck. It's a lot
it
of
a
is
luck.
lot
lot
of
of
it because
luck.
you don't know what's gonna hit, what's not, or the outcome of it, if it's gonna be stable or whatnot. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit. You gotta learn those shit.
So here's an article. It says 7 lessons from Coinbase's public listing. So I like
Okay.
to read these type of things just to see what they're saying.
Right. Let's hear it.
Coinbase proved it's ready for Wall Street after years of whatever, and despite recent controversy over its internal culture and politics, Coinbase found its footing during the pandemic and pulled off the fraught process of a public listing with very little drama. Wall Street proved it's ready for Coinbase in the crypto industry, so that's what we were saying. Profit is a very pretty thing. Coinbase isn't any old tech unicorn. It's profitable. Uber, Lyft, Snap, Slack, Spotify, DoorDash, and other household names have hit the public markets bleeding red ink. Coinbase distinguished itself with spectacular profits of $730 million to $800 million in Q1, numbers that have wowed professional skeptics.
Right. So Q1 is I'm guessing
one.
base level.
quarter one.
Quarter one.
Quarter
Yeah,
one.
so
So
you got
that's
4
unheard of
quarters in it.
almost, right?
Well, that's what they're saying. All these big ones, they hit the markets in red.
Yeah, and
Like,
they're positive.
And now they're $1 billion, but they came
Yeah.
in red. Coinbase is coming in 800
Positive,
million
yeah.
strong.
Positive.
Damn.
So that's why they're saying it's a real deal.
Right. Okay.
The wild the rest of the real test of Wall Street's understanding and appetite for crypto company stocks will come when Coinbase posts its first set of earnings during the crypto market downturn. Will investor support stay steady when crypto prices fall by 20% or more? A real possibility given the bubble forming around Dogecoin and other tokens and Coinbase transactions. And see, that is a great question
It may burst.
because everybody who we know on the ground level is on the wave of it.
Right.
Like, it's probably like a small percent of people who are gonna stay past the bubble, and that's what they're saying. Are y'all just a bubble hype crypto, or y'all gonna survive this 20% downturn that's gonna happen because it happens? And like I say,
All that, and that comes with inexperience. So the inexperienced people will pull the fuck out.
Oh,
guaranteed.
for sure.
And then that's gonna
it's
fuck
falling,
everything up.
pull out, and it's gonna fuck it. And that's what I'm saying. You don't even know what you're investing.
Right.
People are just looking at it on the surface like a lottery ticket. I only paid less than $1, and now look, they're worth $2. I'm rich.
It's almost like immature to
Yeah.
get into this.
It is.
Versus other people that know about stock, they'll actually buy stocks based off of the reputation of the company.
Right.
They believe in the stock.
Research, yeah.
Do they
long
do these,
term,
right.
10, 15, 20 years down the road.
You think these people believe in Doge like that?
No.
Like on that deeper level instead of a surface? Probably not. So it's almost like
I think it's the equivalent to a great point is the person who doesn't know how to play blackjack that goes and plays blackjack. Because at the end of the day, it's all of y'all against the dealer. And that's what it is in stock. It's all of us against Wall Street, basically.
Very good point.
So
yeah.
when you come in with your fickle ass and
Yeah.
you throw money in and we think we win it, and
you
as
betting
soon
when
as
you should be hitting
yeah,
or whatever the fuck.
As soon as you see some downturn in Coinbase, you pull out because you don't understand the game.
And you fucking
And you fuck it up for everybody else.
Great
bro.
point. Great
and
point.
then Wall Street wins again because they're like,
Right.
we're banking on these idiots to blow this up and then to run as soon as it gets bad because they don't know shit.
Right.
And so, yeah, I think that's what it is for the people who we see on our timeline who's never talked about it, which is everybody for me. Like, I would give credit where credit was due if I saw somebody consistently like, oh, this dude always.
Right.
It's, I would say within a year from being locked in the house to now, everybody else has been, it's been professionals at stock market. So.
Right.
And kudos to you.
Yeah.
Right.
I just encourage you to learn it for real.
I wanted to
That's
succeed.
my only thing. Yeah, don't do it. Don't brag about your little winnings. Like it's some lot. Like learn it for real. Like let me ask you a question and you school me. Don't just school me on what's popular now. School me on the market because maybe I want to get in. And if you're acting like you're a professional, then I ask you some basic questions. You're like, yeah, I don't know. Robinhood, I don't know, man. Wherever you want to go, really. Just to get Doge.
Right.
I don't know how you're gonna get it, but get Doge.
Yeah. You can't be doing that.
You're
Shit.
like, what?
Get Doge. I don't know you can get it.
That's like the motherfuckers posted.
Buy Doge.
Buy Doge. I don't know how. Let's go get it.
Use
Use
what
what
you
you gotta
moon,
get.
buy it.
To the moon. I hate seeing that. That's
I know,
I
to the
hate
moon.
that, man.
I hate it. Fuck
I
That
hate
shit
it.
low key annoying.
I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate
So
it.
annoying.
I hate it because like I'm getting into the camera industry, right? But I'm not going around with people who aren't in it and be like, yeah, the aperture of this setting. I would probably need like higher ISO, like to people who don't do camera, and that's what they're doing. Like, don't to the moon me.
Mm-hmm.
That's real trader talk. Don't get in there for 2 weeks with your Dogecoin and now you're the to the moon person.
guy.
Shut up, dude.
Yeah.
Shut up. You ain't going nowhere. Fucking-
Is that hating though? Is that
going
hating?
back
Are
to
we
bed.
hating?
Probably.
You're going back to bed. And
Probably,
back to work.
yeah. Don't to the moon me,
You
bro.
clocking your ass back in?
Yeah. And I'm just like, to the moon, I would think to the moon is you invested in Starbucks before it came Starbucks.
Yeah.
That's to the moon, because
That's to the moon.
that's legacy money.
That's staying
Like
with. That's
Google
old
or-
money.
yeah, you don't have no. I don't think nobody has enough Dogecoin right now to leave to their greats.
Or we could be off. We could be super wrong. And to the
Yeah,
moon
true.
could just be like a joke. And that like an inside joke. Like, it could go to the moon, but we all know who knows.
I
Like,
thought it
could
was-
be some
it could
flip
be
shit
chart-
that we don't know.
The chart points up.
No, yeah.
Right.
So I thought that was anytime people are winning, when
Mhm.
something they invested in doubles or triples,
Right.
I got to see a screenshot that says to the moon.
Yeah, you see the chart,
to the
right?
moon.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Show me the other one. We don't just post only good episodes.
Mhm.
We post all our episodes.
Right,
Some might be
right.
trash, some might be good, but y'all get it. Show me when you took an L, because that's really where the learning comes in. At if you're just winning all the
100.
time, or you're portraying that you're winning all the time, there's nothing to learn from that.
Right.
Yeah, show me Dogecoin by December. Matter of fact, you know what? If I got time and if I'm petty enough when I get home, I'm gonna try to screenshot all the people that's pushing that shit, and then come Christmas,
Yeah.
like, yo, it's good, bro.
What's up,
What
man?
Dogecoin looking
Where
at?
you at?
Negative $2? God damn.
right,
And you sold, right? You didn't even stick it out.
right.
No diamond hands, huh?
Yeah, to the moon, my ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so that went public. If you're in it, kudos again. Like Jalen said, it might be hate, but like I say, I'm all for the trendy. I'm
Mhm.
all for investing.
All
I'm
for
all
it.
for learning, but just learn it first. Don't get on something for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and,
And
then
then
try
just
to
keep-
use the lingo and
Right.
try to throw it in my face like I'm to the moon. Because I'm like, I got Dexcom stocks, and I got a lot of money in Dexcom stocks.
Mhm.
Never talked about it, never posted it. But if what they're saying about that Doge is to the moon, then I must be in fucking space, planet Earth somewhere with
Right.
my stock in Dexcom. I mean, if like, If we're just gonna compare it.
If we're gonna compare, right?
Like, yeah, your Dogecoin got you up to $500. Cool.
Right,
You
right.
want to see my Dexcom? Like the company I work for, to the moon, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we on the same parallel apparently.
Yeah, like, your number is nowhere near where mine's at, but it is what it is. Whatever. Anywho, what else we got? We didn't even talk about our. I mean, we can skip through it. I went to the winery this weekend
Right,
again,
right.
practicing some photography. It was
Nice.
lit. You could tell people were just slowly like, yeah, fuck this shit. Mask, yeah, okay.
Oh no, like there's people I know
Oh, for
going out to
real? Like,
clubs
they're
and
just-
shit.
You're supposed to wear it when you walk around, but once you drink a couple of bottles, you're not really putting it on when you go to the restroom.
Nah, let's be honest,
Like
bro.
I felt stupid. Everybody that was walking back and forth,
They're
I'm the
looking
only
at
one
you.
with the mask.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
oh,
Look at
shit,
this
my-
guy. He
Yeah.
still got
Nah,
his mask on.
Everyone's over
Nerd.
it, bro. Everyone's over it. We're
Yeah,
done.
man, we're done,
I mean,
man.
especially since it may or may not open up in June.
I'm hoping for that. What was that
Yeah.
date again? Day after your
15th.
birthday? Oh, June 15th.
Why the fuck is it the 15th, bro? Make that
I
shit
don't
on the
know,
fucking
man.
first.
You know what I'm worried about?
This ain't taxes.
Because I'm going to Hawaii in May,
Taxes.
and Hawaii is
Middle of
talking
the month.
about having you take another test when you land.
Oh
Not a
my
vaccine, but
gosh.
like you're supposed to have a test when you fly out, to a negative test to prove, but then they're talking about implementing one when you land as well.
Oh my god.
I'm like, are y'all not getting the vaccines either? Like, I know y'all an island, but y'all still America. Like, what the
Right,
fuck are y'all
yeah.
acting like this for?
I
So I'm
mean,
hoping
they
it's not
are
that crazy, bro.
They are isolated though, so I get
Yeah.
it. Their
Right.
numbers are probably super low.
Yeah, their numbers plunging
They want to keep it that way. I
opposite of the
guess.
moon.
Right.
But I'm like, I
The
mean,
core.
Yeah, to the core.
To the core.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. That's actually, I didn't even realize that. We're going to Hawaii May
Next
10th
month, right?
through the
Mhm.
15th. I didn't realize that's like 3 weeks away. Like, I really started.
Yeah.
I had to
Damn,
go.
yeah.
I had to
It
get the
is.
rental car. I had to because you got to get an account to where you upload
Right.
your negative test. Like, you got to have certain things in order before you even take
Oh, really?
off. Yeah. For Hawaii, you got to take a negative
strict.
test within like 72 hours of your arrival to the island. You got to upload that to the thing.
You
have to
gotta not go
download
out.
this app. You have to download. Well, that's probably why they want to test you when you land. That's probably why they doing
We
that.
want a live stream of your
Yeah.
of what you've been doing for the
For
past 3
72
weeks.
hours.
Want a timestamp? Want a time lapse?
Yeah,
Just keep hold this
Yeah,
this
you
here,
just say that.
and then you see the sun go over,
Yeah.
sunrise, and then sunsets, and then it comes again. You see it.
But little do they know, you got actors that look just like you. You
My
going
stunt
out.
double, bitch.
Right.
But yeah, you gotta have this
Put a
account set
cardboard
up.
cut out of yourself.
You gotta have an app. Basically, this app, everybody signs up on it, and then your phone pings throughout that app. And if somebody goes on the app and say like they return home and they have COVID, they will look at who was around that app, that person,
Ah.
and let them know, hey, you were around him for this many hours. He was exposed, and you have to have that app before you land,
Big
or
brother.
you have to quarantine. Right? Yeah, definitely big brother shit. We're not sharing any information. I'm sure you're not. I just
Yeah,
want to go to
you're
Hawaii. Just do what you gotta do. You already got it anyway. You probably gotta call another company. Like, hey, can I get Julian
you
Scott's
just-
A third
personal?
party from
You're just
India.
getting- yeah.
2 L's or 1? 2 right here. Here you go. Coming.
They're just getting consent at that point.
Yeah. Isn't
Like,
it crazy?
they
They
already got
make
that
they make
shit.
millions of dollars off our data. That's a whole nother conspiracy.
Right.
That's not a conspiracy. That's a fact.
No,
but that's
that's
a
a
whole nother
fact.
show. Like, think about it. We use Instagram for free. And I'm not breaking news. This isn't new, but I'm just saying, when you think about shit out loud, it's crazy. We use all this social media for free. Google searches, emails, Instagram, whatever. Then these companies, Facebook, whoever, it's like, hey, I'm trying to get data for this X amount of people for this new product. Who knows? JCPenney, we'll sell it to y'all for $1 million. There you go. Cool.
Right.
Hey, Lowe's, we're trying to up our things. Can we get the data of everybody in this area? Could we sell? They get to sell our data
Mhm.
for millions and millions and millions of dollars
Bro, you know what's even
to
crazier?
the highest bidder, and we get nothing for that shit. Like, no
Nothing.
royalties for our data.
You know what's crazier? I seen a dude on the social media, whatever the fuck, but he was saying like that they can literally change the world, like the path of the world, because they know our data.
Oh
So they
the
can-
politics and shit.
Right? They can like shoot, like look at our data, politics and
Yeah, I know what
shit,
you're
and
talking about.
kind of like
Mhm.
they can source that and expose it to
Mhm.
people and
Within a
and
grid.
kind of veer
yeah.
the world in a way. And that's
Yeah.
when I thought about that, I was like, damn, that is
Bro.
nuts. Social media and data is like,
Even the information we get, we are all
Right.
technically living separate lives. What you see on your
Yeah.
phone
it's gonna be totally different.
is totally we're living. We're in the
Yeah.
same planet.
I
In
don't
the
know how I
same
feel about
state,
that.
in the same city, living entirely different. You've seen stuff on your timeline and advertisements that
Yeah.
I've never seen in my entire life, and vice versa with you and him.
Ignorance is bliss. That's
Yeah.
what I'm.
That's like when you think about that, we're all in to your simulation thing.
Yeah.
It's getting closer and closer to welcome back from Earth Simulate. Like I'm in my own right now. I'm
Neuralink,
here.
baby.
We're all in our own little timeline.
Yeah.
Realms.
We used to be together, and now we're all just soon
Yeah,
as we
that's
sign
true.
up on a
It's like,
social
oh,
media.
did you see that ad? Did you see that? No, I
No.
got my own ads.
No.
Nah.
And
It
it-
used to be so rudimentary before.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, this is what everyone sees. If you follow these people, you'll. Yeah, it's so
Now
crazy.
we're all on our own. It's like a roller coaster. Like you get on and it shoots you this way. Wiggs get on, it shoots him that way. I get on, it shoots me this
that way.
And we just no longer live the same lives at all. So
Yeah.
if that makes you feel any type of way, go get Coinbase to the moon. What else we got? Anything else happen? I know the mass shootings happened. Horrible. Rest in peace to those involved. Country's opening up now, and weird shit is happening. Isn't it crazy? We open up, we get police shootings back to back. It's almost like it's scripted, but I'll leave it at that.
Almost.
Because like somehow during the pandemic, nothing happened. The one story we will discuss, like you say, it's not that we don't want to discuss it. It's just when you do a weekly show, you think you realize how crazy America is just when you see the new when you do weekly like we do, and we constantly look for stories. Something consistently comes up all the time: unarmed shootings, mass shootings, or untimely deaths.
Only in America.
And-
Only in America.
Only in
bro.
America. So for us to balance it out, we can't just. We're gonna say rest in peace. We're gonna give our condolences, but it's like we will be giving you the same
News
opinion and
same-
outlook. Like we've
Right.
Right.
given unfortunately we had enough practice
Yeah.
to give y'all a very in-depth
Crazy.
detail on how we feel. This one though, we were talking during break and we wanted to discuss it. It was the shooting of Dante Wright, 20-year-old Dante Wright, and Officer Kim Potter. She quit the force. Obviously, they put her in jail, but she was out on $100,000 bond.
Jesus.
Hours after
Damn.
she was arrested. I know, like I wish I had.
Who the fuck got $100,000 like that?
For real.
Rest in peace to Dante Wright.
Somebody giving up their house for that bill.
There was a
Second mortgage.
right? Yeah, there was a video. I didn't watch it because I purposely don't. I don't watch fighting
Nah, I
videos.
can't, yeah.
I don't watch
Those.
shooting videos. I just don't allow that stuff in my brain. But the little bit I did see, apparently she was training someone on the force, so that was already like horrible training. But then on top of that,
Just the worst
she
training.
has her body camera on, and I've never heard anybody scream
Holy shit.
taser
Yeah.
like that.
Oh.
Like taser, I'm gonna tase you, taser. Maybe because she was training, she was trying to teach her the form. But as we were discussing, as people who have, thank God for social media, because you got former cops, former this, giving us
Right.
details.
Right.
Apparently, not a cop, so you can correct me on this. Maybe it's state to state, city to city. Your pistol or your firearm goes on the dominant side, whatever side that is.
Your left hip, I believe.
Well, whoever, if you're left-handed or
yeah,
right-handed,
right. Depending
so
on you.
the pistol
Right.
goes on the dominant hand side. Is that what we heard? Correct.
Yes.
And that's logic because you're not gonna shoot with your. I'm left-handed, so I'm not gonna shoot with my offhand.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm thinking.
Right.
And then the taser goes on the opposite, right? So this lady has 26 years on the force.
26
and
years.
I'm assuming she's right. Most people aren't left-handed like me, so you would reach with your left hand to do your taser.
Right.
But somehow, unless she put her outfit on backwards today and her gun ended up on her non-dominant,
Non-dominant.
she reached for the
The
gun.
lethal weapon.
Right.
But then my thing is, again, tasers could be different colors. Tasers are yellow. The pictures
Yeah.
that we've seen, they're big and yellow.
Big
Right,
yellow.
right,
They're
right,
bright.
yeah.
Super bright.
Plastic.
So the guy's not coming at you to where you're fumbling, like, oh my God, he's coming right at me.
Right.
He's
Right.
fleeing from you. So that's more than enough time to, oh shit, look.
Oh,
like,
shit,
oh,
this
this
is
isn't
not
it.
my. This is not
Yeah.
my taser.
Yeah, like she might have a story if he was aggressive and she just,
Right, he
I
was
get it.
rushing
Yeah,
her.
rushing, he's grabbing, but
Right.
like he's driving away or trying to get in his car. He's not reaching for anything. He's actually no longer a threat to you anymore. And now at this point, you just want to stop him to catch him.
Yeah.
It's not even
you wanna
about-
get in your cruiser now.
Yeah.
To go chase after
Yeah,
him.
it's like it's no longer even about your life at this point. When somebody runs from a police officer, I get it that you're trying to make an arrest or you're trying to catch him, but
Right.
technically your life's not in danger
Yeah.
when someone runs from you.
Yeah.
They're running.
They're actually running their backs to you. They're running the opposite direction. You are actually safe.
Yeah.
You're just
the safest.
You
You
get
out the danger
dangerous
zone.
when you chase after them. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I don't know
Now
what
you're the perpetrator.
Yeah, but I get it. Some people might have warrants, whatever the case may be. And even that was the saddest part about this. The warrant, the news tried to say that he had a warrant.
Right.
Did you hear about what that was?
For smoking,
It was a marijuana charge that he pled guilty for, and he was on a payment plan. And then that went into default during the pandemic.
right.
And then so they put a warrant out for him. But I think even then they
How do
sent
you-
it to the wrong address. Like he didn't even know he had a warrant.
How do you can you still get a warrant for a misdemeanor like that? Like that's
Well,
not
once you
even, no,
stop
that's
making
traffic.
Yeah,
No,
once
that's
you
not
stop-
traffic.
Yeah,
my
once you
bad.
stop making a payment.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm saying like the news, because that was the first thing that came out. He was stopped because he had a warrant. But
Okay.
it's like warrant. As soon as you hear warrant, you think he's wanted for murder,
Yeah.
rape. It was like no, he pleaded guilty, so he didn't even fight it. You
Yeah.
got me. Can I get a payment plan to pay this off? And then pandemic happened. We all lost money and jobs.
Right.
It went into default. A warrant was created. So he really lost his life over a missed payment on a payment plan. Like it just gets
And that's what
worse.
that's
Off
what
a
his
non-
life amounted to.
Yeah.
Right.
Off a non
Right.
lethal charge. Like
Charge.
he wasn't violent or anything.
Exactly.
It wasn't a violent charge.
Exactly. And that's my point to her. Like, if you're an officer, 26 years on the force, you running his information.
Right.
If you don't see, like, wanted for battery, or
battery,
attempted
assault, or
murder,
attempted- right.
then you should be able to approach the situation. He's 20. He looks young. Oh, he had a warrant for a missed payment. Oh, okay.
Should have nothing.
Okay.
to worry
Right.
about.
You should.
There
You
should,
should.
be no
You should
aggression.
Be safe.
Yeah.
If he doesn't show any sign of aggression on the rap sheet already, why are you gonna
Approaching
start
that
pulling
high,
out
yeah,
tasers and
yeah,
your gun? Like,
yeah. So,
Well,
and even with the taser, it's like you were trying to stop him from getting away because he had a warrant for missed payment.
Mhm.
Like, why were you even trying to tase him?
Right.
Like, no, I stopped you, so you have to stay here until I'm finished with you.
Yeah,
There's no
what are you
driving
gonna
away.
do? Reach in his pockets and get the money so that he can.
Yeah. It's
And
like-
like you have your license, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh, like gun license.
your gun license, and you've held a gun, right?
Not since I've got my gun license, but
Well,
I've held it in life.
But you've
Sure.
handled one
Mhm.
before, right?
Yeah,
They're
very
pretty
heavy.
right?
very,
Very
heavy.
heavy.
Yeah.
That's with no clip. I've held an empty gun, no clip.
You
in
feel it, the
There's
solidness
It's-
of it,
Yeah,
right?
you feel that.
Once you have rounds
So,
in there too, real heavy.
Very heavy compared to a taser that's plastic.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just like
But and that's bright yellow.
yeah.
And you
Child's
weren't
toy, it
and,
feels like.
and you weren't in a situation where you like if you pull it here, one's black or
Yeah,
gray still,
like, look,
and
bro.
one's bright
Right.
yellow.
There's a lot of things that go
There's
in
a lot
against
of
her-
things,
yeah.
bro.
And
There's
then
a lot of
y'all heard
things.
what she said, like when she was like, "Holy shit, I shot him."
Right, like she was
So-
surprised.
Yeah, it was almost like I don't know. I don't even know how to interpret that, man.
I feel like that's some bullshit. Like I have my body cam on.
Yeah.
I'm 26 years on the force, so she's very witty. I'm sure she knows all the loopholes. Like,
Right.
hey, don't turn your body camera off because people get in trouble for that. So now just say it out
Say,
loud
"Oh,
so
shit,
that
I
if it
shot
goes
him."
to court, look, you show remorse. You look surprised. You even yell taser, so you thought she was like she. It's almost like she set herself up to get away with this
Mhm.
when it comes to court. That's how obvious it looked. Cause I'm like, why are you so like? It just seemed, and like I said, I didn't even watch the rest because I was like, I'm not gonna go down this road. But I'm like,
Yeah.
it seemed so staged. Like she
Yeah.
purposely was taser, like her body taser. I'm gonna get taser. Boom,
Taser, I am
like,
taking out my taser
Oh, shit.
now with my left
Oh,
hand.
shit.
holding my
dude.
right-
I shot him. Whoa, I didn't try to do that. Court, I would never put the camera
I would
up.
never.
I didn't try,
It becomes a vlog.
Vlogs.
bro.
And
Yeah,
this
man.
episode of my patrol.
yeah. 26 years
Like,
on the force, you don't know the
come on.
difference, bro.
Yeah.
26 years on the force, you don't know the difference. And then you quit your job right after 26 years.
Let me ask you a question. When do you think this shit's gonna stabilize and level out?
Uh,
Where
Never.
Well, if you want to go that route, I feel like they want us to kill each other, basically.
Yeah.
If you want to get to the, without going too deep in it, there's higher ups that run the place,
Illuminati,
and they want whatever name you want to put on it, and
reptilians.
divide and conquer is a thing.
Mhm.
And they start seeing us come together, like for that George Floyd, where it was black, white, Europe, all over, and they're starting to see more. It's no longer a black issue when a black person gets shot or a gay. Like they're starting
It's
to
a
see
human issue.
unity.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, once you have unity, once people start realizing, like, hey, wait a second, we're more. It's 4 billion of us, and we're letting these 100,000 government officials all across the country run the entire Think about that.
The system needs an update, bro. And
Yeah.
we've been saying this
Yeah.
on the fucking
Yes.
show. We need to progress
So how do
to a
you
better system.
how do you break into that? Divide and conquer. Not
Right,
saying,
right,
not
right.
saying it, how they did it, but we always say it's always ironic when things start to seem like it's getting better.
Yeah.
You get an unarmed shooting. You
Mm.
get that military dude that was beating up that black kid in the neighborhood, said he was in the wrong neighborhood. You get the Trump stuff. So now you just start creating more friction to where we're at a grocery store now. Fuck, I ain't talking to that idiot. You know what I'm saying? You create
Man, it's
that
bad.
issue.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fuck you. Oh,
I'll be
look
on
at
Call
this
of
dude.
Duty, maggot kind. You don't like your crying.
Yeah.
Throwing the N word around.
Oh, of course.
I mean, obviously, I say
That-
quiet.
yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna entertain that shit. But I'm like, bro, you really think that's like
Yes, right.
cool? And of course, everyone in the group chat.
Right, 'cause
I'm
mostly
like,
kids
okay,
on
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Y'all funny,
Definitely.
huh?
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
you
that
just
shit's everywhere. It's,
divide
it's
us.
infectious.
Make us hate the cops.
Right.
And then the cops, by default, are going to feel defensive. So they're going to come aggressive
yeah.
on us.
Yeah.
And then have that civil war going and just have us beefing, and then they just get to sit back and we're going to lose casualties in this. And that's great. That's less people,
Yeah.
more resources, like some Thanos shit. We're running out of resources.
Mhm.
We need half of the people to
Half
go.
the people.
Pandemic.
Snap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So to your point on some conspiracy shit, that's what I just feel like. I feel like every time I see this on the news now, it's like orchestrated. Not in
Like
the way
someone
of-
was like, we need another unarmed killing. It's been enough time.
and
We need to
that-
shake. We need to shake the status quo for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that literal, but I also
I hope not.
I also
Oh,
think
not.
that the work that goes into brainwashing, that's a product of it.
Oh, for sure.
So by
Yeah.
Yeah,
feeding
sure.
by
Completely.
feeding improper news to different sides, so the cops are fed that black folks, you gotta be careful. You thought they were mad before, now all this unarmed killing. So when you pull over black or a minority, you might need. They're already heightened before, like you say. They don't even.
Oh,
I can
100.
have a traffic stop, but as soon as they see the scan, so what happens when your sense is already heightened? Any little thing.
Any little, you can be
I thought-
micro like.
Oh, he was.
Micromanaging.
I didn't know,
What do you
and
need
I
to
was
do?
taught to fear this person.
Yeah,
It's nothing we can do.
There's
It's
nothing-
it's
it's
it's the environment we live in. It's the media. The media.
and all
That's what I'm
that
saying.
shit.
It's all this stuff is in progress to brainwash cops to think a certain way, to brainwash us to feel a way about cops, to brainwash Trump supporters to feel a way about certain people, to brainwash people to feel about gays, to brainwash people to feel about Asians now. Now the Asians are the next communities getting slaughtered for no reason because that media of Trump or whatever taught a new generation of people that, hey,
Right.
Asian people are the reason why your grandfather died from
Right.
COVID.
For COVID.
Asians.
Yeah.
So we saw it happen in real time in our lifetimes of the brainwashing that already exists for like the cops and
That's
everything else.
crazy.
We literally saw a disease that didn't exist come and then a story made to hate a specific group of people. We saw it from beginning to end.
Right. Yeah,
In
that's
1 year.
wild.
2 years ago,
Or-
nobody
yeah,
hated
2 years
Asians for
ago.
anything.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, what the
Nobody.
fuck?
And then we see it.
Oh,
but
because obviously we know China flu.
that's what I'm saying.
Man,
but
that's what I'm guessing
we
it
see
is,
how
right?
our media, we saw how our media works.
Fuck.
We saw a new disease that didn't exist, that had no ties to anybody. We saw them blame it on China. We saw them blame it on Asian people. And by the end of
We
it,
saw Trump.
now you're seeing a product, like I was saying, of the shootings.
Yeah.
I don't think somebody's saying we need to kill another Asian person, but the brainwash has worked so much that now you're seeing the product of that, slaughtering Asian people just all over the place because it's worked. It's already
Right.
in motion now. There's nothing you can do about it.
Great point. You
Yeah.
see the video where Latina, a Mexican lady, got fucked up because they thought she was Asian and was throwing Asian slurs at her.
I saw the photos.
didn't see
after
that.
Right, the
but I didn't
photos.
see the-
Was this here in California?
Because some
don't
people of Hispanic or Mexican can have a little bit more like Asian like eyes, I guess.
smaller eyes.
Smaller eyes, maybe a little bit more slanted. I don't like using.
I know,
it,
I
but
know.
That's
yeah.
the only.
I know he's trying to avoid it.
right. But I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. And
Yeah.
yeah, they fucked her up
Mm,
based off of this
And
Asian
was
hate
this
shit.
like white males or like white women?
I don't know.
Oh, we don't know
man.
who jumped her or whatever. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but it's like anyone can get it at this point. No one's doing their
Yeah, you
research.
don't
No
even
one's
have to be
asking.
Asian anymore.
No, yeah, it's
It's like if
fucked
you
up.
look Asian, you're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like
You
you're gonna be
killed my
targeted.
mother. You killed. Now they get to blame somebody now. Your people did that to my uncle.
Oh man, yeah.
You ruined my wedding. I was supposed to have a wedding, but you did that. My kids.
More division.
My kids
Oh my
can't learn
God.
correctly because you forced us. And that's all they want. That's all they
Yeah.
want, bro.
Yeah.
Now
They wanna
want
divide.
division. Now we're hating the Asians. They
They wanna
already hate
feel
the
some-
blacks.
Yeah.
Mexicans are murderers and rapists. Remember, that's why we got to build the wall. They work to just have everybody look at us crazy. But what they not realizing is they've overplayed their hand now.
Yeah.
Because now we all look at black, Asians, Mexicans like, wait a
It's
second.
like if we're not the problem,
Nah.
it's like
it's you.
like we're not doing
Yeah.
shit. We're just kind of trying to
Yeah.
come over here and live our lives.
Yes,
And when we live our lives and it gets cut short,
bro.
take a look at the person who
And
cut the-
who's the consistent across all races most of the time that's doing the hate crimes. So what they don't realize eventually, because of social media and making us closer, we're all just gonna look at you like, no, y'all aren't animals or Asians, and y'all aren't Mexicans, and black people aren't. No, we're all cool. We make great music. We make great food.
We fuck with
good
each other.
culture.
Yeah.
We are people get together and have families. It's that one.
Yeah.
Them.
That
Just
one.
that group
just
that's been lying to everybody because they've overplayed it now. Because at first, what used to happen was the Asian community, and I know this because I had conversations with people, used to be like, why are people, what is this Black Lives? I don't get it. Like,
Right.
they didn't understand it. They thought we were being extra, per se, right? Let's just say that. You have people in the Hispanic community that are pro-Trump. I know these people personally
Yeah.
that are for it. But now it's like you've put a target on Asians back, and we know where that came from. We know where the target from black is. Histories of that. And then Trump with the wall and ICE, what ICE did to Hispanic families.
Oh man.
So now it's like, oh, okay, it's that over there, and I'm only saying that. We know what that is.
that.
That. It's
We
not
know what
us.
that is.
Well,
When we
know
get
what that
together,
is.
it's always cool. Nothing really happens. It's
Yeah.
only when somebody gets an assault rifle or somebody's having a bad day
Yeah.
is when things happen to innocent, elderly, minority, ethnic type of
Right.
people. So yeah, I think they're overplaying it, and I say they. I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
The system is overplaying their hands, and they kind of fucked up now. And
They're
to your
only gonna
question,
expose
when will it
themselves.
stop? Not sure.
Yeah.
It'll take a whole restructure of the system.
It
A
really
new
is.
Declaration of Independence.
A coup de, what do they call
Coup de
it?
grace.
Coup de
Coup de
grace.
grace.
Yeah, it's gonna take a coup.
Somebody to go
They
through the
tried it.
actual laws.
They tried it.
Somebody to go through
They
the
tried it.
actual. Oh, what's that?
The coup de grace.
What's that?
When they went to the
That's when
Capitol.
they-
When they went to the Capitol, right?
Oh, right. Yeah.
They tried it.
Yeah, got
Yeah, they tried it.
Stumped out when the sun went down too.
Innocent people got killed. That's what the fuck happened.
No, and so but that's what it would take. Like
As it
somebody need
should.
to look at every law we have, and then I'm sure you can go look at our law books right now. Some of them that ain't been touched since the 60s, 50s, 40s. Like, yo, what the
Yeah.
fuck is?
Still relevant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And technically, it's not being used, but because it's there on paper, if somebody wanted to be evil and be like, wait a second, it says here I can still own slaves in a way.
Right,
In
right.
a way, it says that, and then they can legally do
They
it,
can
and we'll
just
be
go,
sitting there like,
hey,
oh, well, the
the
Constitution
law.
technically says it, so you have to be his slave. It needs to be looked at.
One of those loopholes, well, I think that would be the shift of it, where it's like, oh, y'all think y'all can use this law, take advantage of it, and still, nah, it ain't
Yeah.
happening. We gonna change
Right.
something.
Yes, so
Yeah.
it
Has to be
change.
something blatant.
Change, blatant, and that's what it's gonna take. And every day I feel like we're in the right direction, and then shit like this happens.
Exactly.
I'm just
You
like,
get a little
no,
moment of peace.
we ain't done anything.
You get a little moment of silence.
Right.
Everything's calm.
Everybody's
Right.
unified, and then
Everybody's
Right.
good. And then
yeah. On this topic, the George Floyd. I mean, I'm kind of like every
keeping up with the
witness.
trial?
I don't keep up with it, but like they post all like every doctor, every cop, every witness.
said.
Is
saying, yeah, Derek, yeah, you killed him.
I've never
They say-
seen
There's no like
There's no way.
misinformation
at all. Even the
there's
cops,
no-
the
yeah.
detectives.
They're saying, yeah, he killed
he
him.
did.
Yeah.
We didn't train that. We like it's never been so blatant ever.
Right.
Like the medical people, the health people, the bystanders,
It's
the
unanimous.
Is he still pleading not guilty?
cops. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you have to.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
at
you
that
got you
point,
gotta kind of stand by.
yeah, that's true.
you gotta just hope that
Yeah, that's
I'm a
true.
cop and white in America. Some dumb shit's gonna
He's
happen to
really
get me
holding
off.
on to that.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
that little thread. And then everybody else is just like, no,
Nah, bro.
no.
And what people are saying is it was so egregious that the cops are willing to make him an example, to
Right.
scapegoat, just to get people back on their sides. Like if they throw him and throw
Under
the
the
book
bus,
at
yeah.
him, people are like, oh, okay, and maybe the weak-minded people will be like, oh, well, maybe we are. Look what they. And so they're hoping that's what happens because it was so egregious.
Right,
If it was
yeah.
any area where they can fight it, they would. But it was like, bro. The world saw.
The
it.
writing's
We
on
were
the walls, bro.
inside.
Yeah.
We were locked up in a house. No, we weren't distracted. No
Everybody
sports.
scrutinized
We
that
saw
video
it.
clip
Yeah.
forever.
Yes.
There's
yeah.
nothing.
That was
And they know that I say they know, but this is America, so anything can happen. But they know if they say not, bro,
Oh my gosh,
I would
yeah, it's
say
gonna be an issue.
You better go.
Yeah,
You better
it's
go
gonna-
board up. Maybe get you a firearm, legally or illegally.
Legally,
'cause
whatever, because there's gonna
if
be
that verdict come down not guilty,
Yo, and we've seen some crazy ass, shit where it's like they plead him guilt. I mean, innocent. You know what I mean? Like some crazy verdicts, bro.
but they always
Hopefully
had
this verdict is-
something like with Trayvon
Like
or
a Zimmerman,
with the
like that kinda-
Skittles, or it was all he was coming at me. He was there. They always had something they could hang their hat on. You had the guy subdued
Dude.
on the ground.
hands behind
and
his
then
back.
they said it was longer than 8. It was like 10 minutes.
It was
Oh, it
like
was.
9 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was longer than the 8:40 or whatever
Right,
the
right,
number
right.
was. So it's like, like they can't. They probably. I'm sure they sat for weeks. Like, how can we get him off? And it's like they probably came to the conclusion we're better off just being honest because
Throw him.
there's no way to get him off
Yeah.
of this at
Throw
all.
him in the slammer.
And he needs life. Even if I don't even think even if they convict him like some 4 years parole and
There's no way he's gonna.
that's gonna get shit burnt down.
Oh,
Like he
yeah.
needs 25 to life because
Yeah, he
if
needs 25
anybody
to
else
life.
murders somebody, that's 25 to life.
Yeah, easily.
If I go in the street and fight somebody and then I get my knee on their neck and everybody's like, that's enough, it's over, and I just do it for 8 minutes,
and kill
that's
him.
attempted murder. That's 25 to life.
Yeah, you know what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah, at that
What
point.
you doing?
Like if you hit somebody and they hit their head and die, that's one thing. But like, like usually in a street fight, everybody like, all right.
Yeah,
And then you just keep going.
yeah.
Think unconscious. You
It's like, yo, whoa.
Hey,
like, that's
come
attempted
on.
murder at that point,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah, and motherfucker, damn, yeah, that's scary, bro.
Yes.
That's one of my not I wouldn't say worst fears, but I've had dreams,
get stomped out.
vivid dreams,
Yeah.
bro, where I'm getting stomped,
Oh, stop.
and then I'm like I can't even use my hands, and I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
unconscious.
that'd be the fucking worst, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
So,
Can't
that's
do
what that
nothing.
Rest in
case-
peace, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to George Floyd, and rest in peace to
Ben Askren. That's playing.
no, yeah, that's great. No, get into something fun.
Ben
Ben
Askren.
Askren got a bag. Probably didn't even get knocked out crazy. I mean, that was the most weakest. Like Ben
Y'all
Askren's
see
not
his
a
tweet
fighter.
after?
No, what he say?
I'm sorry, America. Or America, I'm sorry. He said something along those lines.
Because
I'm like,
you're not gonna convince me.
man,
Even not as a boxer, you are a MMA fighter.
MMA
That they
fighter.
throw. They throw.
that he's known
That-
for his wrestling is
you-
impeccable, right?
Sure, but you throw punches.
Right.
You're not gonna tell me that you fell for the throw out the jab.
Right.
overhand, right?
Well, he got hit with a 1-2. He got hit with the
But that's
jab.
the most
and then-
basic
You're
way to
right.
set up an
It's like-
overhand right. bro.
Exactly, bro. You didn't
Like-
see that coming. You didn't train for the
Like,
basics.
that's like when you
That's
join a gym. You fill them out with that.
right.
And then,
Boom.
that's
yeah.
all it was. I'm like, you're not telling me no UFC decorated fight. He was a title fighter at Bellator.
Yeah, he was
a
a title
champion.
holder.
Yeah.
Even though you're a wrestler, y'all practice striking. You didn't fall for the. Like,
Where's the
what?
muscle memory at, my guy?
You didn't think to have this up when he threw the
Bruh.
jab out. You just
Yeah,
he just
fuck
had
him,
the
bro.
he
You're
blocked
just-
all the way over here for the jab and just left the shit out like that. Like, come on.
He's like,
man.
yeah, go ahead and hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Waiting
bro.
for it.
Come on,
This is
man.
He's
scary.
like,
Yeah.
it's your
And then I heard, this is what he hit me.
Right.
You already threw the 2.
Yeah.
And then I heard it was early stoppage. I didn't watch it, but apparently they
didn't
said
watch
he was ready to get up, but the ref just kind of
Oh,
it was
man.
very staged. all
How
the
rocked
way
can you be
through.
from that? I mean, he a big dude. I'm not gonna say.
Bro?
What's his name? Josh. What,
Ben
Josh?
Askren?
No,
Ben Askren?
the other dude.
Jake
Jake
Paul?
Paul?
Jake Paul. I'm not gonna say Jake Paul. He looked like he could box.
For
Like,
sure.
No lie. He looks like he trained. His form looks good. But
You
how
have to-
weak is your chin,
I was
bro?
gonna say, you still, even as a wrestler, you have to have a chin in MMA.
Exactly.
And you are a decorated. You
Come
did
on,
not tell me
bro.
your chin is from some YouTuber, even though he boxes. A guy that was a
Don't
world
tell me he's gonna
champion
shake
in
your chin.
Bellator. Your chin is just
Come on, man.
off the 1-2.
Off the Jake Paul
Come
one,
on,
too.
man.
Off the
Yeah,
Jake Paul one,
bro.
too.
Come on, man.
And I'll give, like you said, I'll give him his respect. I'm sure he's in the gym. Like anybody, even if he's a YouTuber, he can still go put the work in and become a great
That's true.
boxer.
Right, just because you're a YouTuber doesn't
Right,
mean
doesn't
that you
mean-
can't excel and get good at
Something else.
that sport.
So
but,
I'm not gonna say his right hand is trash,
right.
but for a seasoned fighter, you got to see that coming a mile. It was so.
Come on, man.
It wasn't even like a feint. It was just. It's like,
Yeah, but Ben Askren, I've seen him practicing, scrimmaging or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and it's sad.
he's boxing. He's slow.
Yeah, with the coaches, when they got the mitts and
Wait,
shit.
But don't you
Ben Askren.
Oh.
But don't you think that's just part of the? Because I saw that too, and I was like, this is the slowest. You know how they do like the warm ups in front of the crowds.
Yeah.
He looked like a fucking brick. Like it was like, and I'm like,
dude, come on, man.
but then I
It's
get
for
it.
the bag.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
for
it.
sure, and that helped with the story because it's like now everybody was saying, well, did you see him? He clearly
be a
didn't look like he
second
could
one?
box.
But it's not helping that brand.
Triller, I helped Triller. They bought Versus. They getting the bag.
Yeah, but think about it. Like a lot of people are saying, this is bro, this is scam as fuck. Like, I mean, are the people gonna purchase future
That's true.
fights?
There's no like authenticity.
Sure.
But I
Right,
mean,
you're dragging your own
What if
name.
that's not your market though? Showtime and HBO is for real boxing.
What about if they're trying to
True.
go
Come
like
here.
the WWE route? Just for
Exactly.
entertainment.
It's entertainment.
Yeah,
hey,
you're right.
You want to see the ridiculous matchups? Come to Triller. You want to
Yeah,
go
got
see
a
the
point.
real Canelo and the
see-
top boxer and the WBC?
The old shit. You want to see the old shit?
Go over there. You want to see your favorite YouTuber against your favorite R&B singer? Come over here. We having that fight here.
You fucking right, actually.
So they winning.
Actually.
They winning.
Right.
Because it's
they
on some
are.
fantasy shit. Like, yo, can you imagine
Fantasy
Mike
boxing
Tyson against
celebrity,
celebrity deathmatch.
Yeah, celebrity deathmatch type shit, bro.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Imagine
you
Mike-
want to see Barack Obama go?
Yeah, right,
fight?
right.
I don't know.
LeBron
Mitt Romney?
James is like, what?
Actually,
Yeah.
you know what? Fuck it. If I
Triller-
see a matchup and I'm like, fuck it. I
That's
know they both
interesting.
can't probably fight, but I'm still gonna get in
You
there.
want to see Kay Trinata against
Against Madeline.
Madeline?
Oh man, bruh.
You want to see a tag team match between Selection and fucking
Selection against
just a tag team boxing match between Selection.
Right.
Tag
Royal
team.
Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Royal
that's
Rumble.
that's selection.
Best producer
Royal
wins.
Rumble.
Selection, and then you bring in
Dreamville.
Dreamville or
You
some
bring in
shit.
TD. Just all of them beating their ass in the ring.
Then
Bro.
that's gonna be
Come on, slap
fight
my hand,
night.
slap my hand. Come on.
Be
Ah!
like that one game, Def Jam Fight for New York. That one game that you said.
Oh yeah.
I remember that wrestling. Hey, come on, and they be like beat up, and they be
Right.
and they be like, come on.
Tag me in.
Yes, they get in there.
But you gotta make that tag. First.
Right. And they always act like
The little fingertips.
Undertaker, let's go.
Starts whooping his head.
Yeah. Total dude shit. Yo, it's
Throw him on the
hilarious.
ropes.
Oh my god.
So what could we say about to
Triller.
wrap up the fight? I mean,
That's it, bro.
That's
that was
it.
basically
I didn't order it.
It's celebrity deathmatch over there.
Right.
Yeah, the UFC card. I missed it last night, but it was headlined.
Oh
by
yeah, I was gonna say
Gastelum and
Gastelum and Whitaker.
Whitaker won unanimously.
Yeah,
So I
Whitaker-
guess he's in line. It's the only fight left, like he said,
Right.
and it's like he's beaten top 5 dudes.
Whitaker's
since
a nasty
Israel.
motherfucker, bro. His cardio is very good.
Bro,
for-
yeah, he goes.
and he looked like he don't have cardio
at all.
to me.
At all. He
Yeah.
goes, bro. He beat Till. He beat Till. He beat Gastelum. He beat another guy, which are all like top 10 dudes.
The only dude he lost against was it Adesanya?
Adesanya.
Yeah.
Since he
Yeah.
lost to Izzy, he's been on a 3 to 4 fight win streak, facing top 10 talent in the division.
But we know he's an alien.
We gonna
he's,
see.
He's weird with his shit. But he did lose.
Whitaker's been active. Izzy only fought. Izzy since they fought. Well, no, Izzy fought Jan.
fought
Izzy
Jan.
fought Costa. Izzy only fought twice. Since I want to say, I guess Romel was in that,
Romel.
but Izzy's been spaced out where Whitaker's been getting it in. But Whitaker looks like a better version of himself. I don't think he's gonna go, cause he caught him last time. Like they were kind of exchanging, but then Izzy caught him with a counter and then rocked him and then ended the fight. So
Precision.
it
bro.
wasn't like a dominant 5-round whatever.
It was
So
more
I-
of a mistake.
yeah.
Sure,
You know,
yeah.
you get caught. That's
Yeah,
part of the fight
error.
game. Yeah, so I can see that being a
Punished.
good card, good fight once they
punished, yeah.
announced
He
it.
got punished.
But on that UFC, the big card, I'm ordering that this Saturday.
Tell us about
UFC 261 this Saturday, first full capacity fight, and then they actually confirmed in Vegas that the McGregor and Poirier
2?
3
3? Oh,
is
yeah. 3.
sold out. They're having a full crowd in Vegas in
Mm.
July. So
Yeah, it's gonna
Dana
be
White knows
lit.
something. Dana White knows something we don't know because he booking venues in this bitch. But this card, the one I'm getting this weekend, is the Kamaru Usman Masvidal rematch for the welterweight title.
Oh no, Usman tactical, bruh. He a tactician.
Yeah.
He's cerebral, is what they say.
He's a wrestler, man. Them wrestlers,
Right.
you can't. Them wrestlers are winning right now. When all else fail, I take you to the ground. You drown down
But
there.
Masvidal's
So
Or that could be a downfall,
the
too.
hard strikers.
Masvidal's a striker though, so it's really a
He's a-
striker versus a wrestler for the most part.
Yeah.
Like Usman can strike, but like if they had to put their hat on something, I think Usman would put it on wrestling,
yeah.
and Masvidal is on his quick striking. Yeah,
With
For
his,
sure.
yeah. So you
You guys
guys
seen Ben Askren. He has also knocked out Ben Askren
with
in a
knee,
vicious knee.
flying
Right.
knee.
And that was probably the quickest or one of the
think it
quickest
was.
finishes in
Yeah.
UFC
I
history.
think
Oh,
he
yeah,
set
for
that-
sure.
I think he set that record.
Whose conditioning you think is better? Because I know Masvidal's never been
Ooh.
known for, going the length
Going
at
the
full
length.
capacity.
Well, I would say Usman because he's
Right.
been fighting
Usman, yeah.
championship fights for the past year and a half now.
How
So-
do you think
If you're-
Masvidal? Man, I wish I would have done.
If you're a wrestler, I feel like you have better conditioning because you're sprawling all over the
Right,
ground. kinda
right.
Like using
Right.
a lot of energy trying to get chokes and takedowns.
a lot of
and looking for a lot.
explosive
Right.
movements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're both. I think that's why I like to fight because I think they're both showing up in tip top.
I hope
Yeah.
so, man. I
I
hope
hope so, too.
Masvidal
They both
shows
had a full
up.
camp. They both have their good weight. They're not going to Dubai and doing that quarantine shit and being on a different time zone. That's when they fought last
Yeah.
time. And Masvidal took the fight on like a 6-day notice, had to cut 20 pounds, and he was.
Yeah, see, nah.
Yeah,
It
he
needs to
just
be
didn't look all
fair.
there.
That's what I'm saying. This is fair. They
Yeah.
had the amount of time. They're both training. They had their camps. They're not flying to Dubai. It's gonna be on regular American
Where's
time.
it at? Florida, man?
Florida. They're both from Florida, so they're used to that shit. They're
Florida man.
It's going to be at
So,
Florida, man.
So yeah, that's the first one, and then Wale Zhang versus Rose Namajunas for the strawweight co-main, and then Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica Andrade for the flyweight,
Ooh, Jessica
Jessica.
Androgynous, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
and then Chris Weidman and Uriah Hall, they're back at a middleweight fight.
Uriah?
And then Anthony
What?
Smith versus Jimmy Cruz. So that's the main card. So that's not bad.
Hall?
That's not bad.
Never mind. I think that's
A
another
Faber.
Uriah.
You think Uriah?
Yeah.
Thinking about
Yeah,
Faber.
Uriah Hall
I
is
was like,
black. so.
Faber done
Alright.
been retired.
You're right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I was
Look, a little crimson chin looking ass.
Yeah.
Comes the Crimson Chin.
Cleft the chin boy wonder.
Left the chill
Cleft
boy.
the chin.
Left the chin boy.
And her
wonder.
sidekick, Cleft the chin boy wonder. Like, what? These names.
The writers.
The writers are
Left the
king.
chin boy.
Oh, man. But yeah, that's stacked, bro.
Yeah, that's a stack card. I'm excited for that.
Stack.
I mean,
And
if you
it's-
ask
it's
me, and
diverse,
only if you
too.
ask me, that shit's stacked.
And diverse too. 2 women title fights, different weight classes, strawweight, welterweight. Got some middleweight vets up in there, so it's
When-
a good sprinkle.
This is 27th, right?
24th this Saturday.
24th.
Yep. Main card starts at 7. Prelims, I believe, start at 4. So I'll be at the house all day.
Nice.
Last but not least, Defense Department confirms leaked video of unidentified area phenomenon is real. So they're now confirming. Before we get out of here,
Aerial or area?
they're confirming videos of spaceships. It's a real video.
Is that the one where it was like a more of a linear formation?
It's a green and black video. I haven't watched it.
Oh, dude, it's fucking no, it's green and blue.
Like night vision.
Right.
This was taken from 2019, but they're basically confirming like
Yeah, it's real.
real. And
authentic.
because we don't trust anything we live in.
Anything could be fabricated,
why are
right?
Why are they doing that?
Right. Why are they confirming that is
From
real?
2019.
Yeah,
now
man,
they're
come
gonna blame
on.
COVID on the aliens.
Yeah. That could be
Bruh.
before we get out of here. What is the tactic of the government now confirming alien sightings? Because before it used to be a no. Why are they confirming it?
Aliens?
It's
What?
a setup for something. I can only.
You want my scary take?
Please.
You got
They're
Thanos.
on the way.
They're on the way.
They coming.
They
That's why.
they
that's
got
why
communi-
Trump got the Space Force
Yeah.
going up.
they got communication with the aliens that we probably been trying to do some diplomatic shit with the aliens. They said, nah, y'all done fucked up. We destroying y'all shit.
Right, because it's only either what here for they're hostile or they're here to make friends.
Right.
So,
But I feel like for the government to confirm this shit, they have intel that, hey, we need to start normalizing this.
right.
Because it's going to be a real thing, like as far as a war or some type of shit. Like, I don't think nothing positive is coming by them inviting us to secrets that they
Right.
kept from us our entire lives. And now they're like, yeah, no, that's real. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
They
real.
coming.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's
lot. Yeah. Why with the government who keeps everything from
They
us?
always keep classified.
Right.
Everything's.
You can't even go to a place, Area 51. You can't even go there. We don't know why. But now all of a sudden they're like, that's real. Those are aliens. Yeah.
that's real.
Isn't that crazy? You want to sign up for the Space Force? Or
Oh,
we're going to need people to fight our Space Wars.
Just trying to smoke with an alien.
Yeah, bro.
I
just
wonder
feel
how
like-
much the pay would be. What is the pay scale? I mean, you going to space,
Unlimited,
You're gonna
because
fight
they don't plan on
aliens.
you coming back. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
hundreds of
Yeah.
$1 million.
Yeah, you're gonna be in space anyways. What are you gonna spend it on?
Yeah, I know.
Space gas, motherfucker. There ain't no gas station up
You're gonna be
there.
out there with lasers.
Ain't no
and-
chips up there.
Be on the International Space Station smashing hoes. Up in, they got a club in there.
Paying for prostitutes on the space station and shit.
Hey,
Ah.
we
Little
it's
lot
gonna be like Rick
lizards.
and Morty and shit. They
Right.
have, like those little outposts.
Oh, we were talking too, and then we'll wrap it up. What is the thing with Asian girls eating food on camera? He told me it was.
Mukbang.
Why-
Yeah, it's
I
an
know you
inclusive
dibble and
thing.
dabble into that community.
And that okay, so
Please,
what
I don't get it.
mukbang or whatever the mukbang, whatever they
Mukbang.
want to call that, it's supposed to be like an inclusive thing. So, the person on the other side of the screen is eating,
Mm-hmm.
and it's mostly like I guess like Zoom or some type of shit. If a lot of
Okay.
people are eating, it's
So
like
you're
it's
eating-
like more of an
It's like a
inclusive
dinner
thing,
table.
Okay.
kind of like a
Yeah.
dinner
Okay.
thing. I don't know in depth on it, but that's
Okay.
that's
Here.
where the foundation came from.
That's awesome. Tell me why attractive Asian girls just put their phone up and then just go. And then you see more stories, and they just look right at their camera.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
That's just-
And I see that a lot.
That's just it.
Just Asian
Um,
girls that are pretty.
And it's just one
Is-
bite.
No, they're just because it's a 15-second story video. So
Not saying shit.
I might
Okay,
just do
I haven't
something-
even been exposed to that shit.
Yeah,
That's
I
some
haven't
dumb
seen
shit.
That. I haven't
That's
seen
some dumb
that.
shit.
I've seen it. I've seen everything on the
I
internet.
thought you were talking about like
I
the
go
actual,
places.
Is it like a
YouTube
challenge?
videos, just-
No,
I
it's-
don't know.
Maybe it's
Where
just,
it's like, oh, I tag you. I took a,
no,
I
she
did
don't.
it.
She don't
You guys-
tag people. She don't speak.
Oh, it's one girl.
It's one girl, and she just takes stuff, and then she has her camera like this. and
It's
then
like
she
that
just goes-
ASR.
Now this
AMR.
is mind-boggling.
But that's not her thing, though. She's just an average person. She's not a person that's building a YouTube channel. She just does her life, workout, and then occasionally.
Is it
like,
get it catching
what?
fire though?
Food.
No, that's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
She's not a viral. It's just a person.
So this is someone that you follow.
Yes.
Oh,
Ish.
yeah. I don't know.
But
I would have to. Yeah.
I
I don't know. Hey,
follow-
send me a link, buddy.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
link there,
Send
buddy.
me a link, pal.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't get it.
Let
I'm
me
like,
do
is
more
this- I was
research.
asking him, I was like, is it supposed to be like erotic, like a hot chick putting big shit in her mouth? Like, am I supposed to be? What
It
is
could
the
be.
goal?
It could be a vibe thing. I don't know. It's
I
a
don't know.
vibe. Who
Stupid.
knows, bro?
Anyway, I just asked.
It's a culinary vibe.
I just-
Masticating
culinary
vibe.
Well, I just asked because I know you like.
Masticating.
I know you smashed her like Asian girls, so that's why I was asking.
Not in no ASMR type shit though.
While eating food.
I wish I could fuck with you more, but not you know. I wish I could fuck with. I miss being able to fuck with Jalen like I want to. Now I gotta respect his situation and shit. People grow up and get mature, I guess.
I ain't never gonna be mature, buddy.
Buddy.
Don't you miss Jalen's stories?
I mean, he didn't really give.
Yeah,
too
but
many
when I
stories.
asked
when
him,
you,
he gave
when
it.
you
to
got it
us.
out of him.
Yeah, yeah.
There,
Damn.
that was some good content. I give you that.
Oh, all right. All right then. Well, anything else? Anything break?
Oh,
Yeah, let's see what bro. Let's see what bro.
What's
This is the
broke?
breaking section. Ding 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 ding.
Ding 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 ding.
Let's see what broke. I don't got Twitter or nothing else, but
What is this? You guys know Jodi Arias, the chick that
Mm-mm.
killed her husband,
Mm-mm.
damn.
stabbed him like
We talked
20-something
about that. I think.
20-something times.
I think we talked about. Oh, maybe we talked about that. What happened to her?
because they're doing a new interview with her. Is just on TikTok. And this dude just asked some of the most craziest questions here. Or maybe I could get up on there, but
You said it right there. No one believes a word out of your mouth. Why do you keep talking?
Well, because I know that I'm not just, I've lied before. That doesn't mean that I'm a liar by definition.
You said today you want to give
That's not like
Travis
a
hold
family
up.
closure. You know they want you dead. So why don't you give them that closure?
What do you mean by that? Why don't I kill myself? Is that what you're asking?
No, why don't you accept the fate of the death penalty? So you really are never going to tell
Wait,
me.
who was that again?
Jodi Arias.
Oh, that was the one that killed. Oh, cause she crazy.
Yeah, she
I
was
saying,
super
I think
crazy.
we talked about that on the show.
Like she's legit crazy.
Yeah, when your argument, bro, she said that with 100% confidence too,
Yeah.
like no
Oh.
wavering at all. She
Oh
was
no,
like,
we didn't talk about her. I'm sorry.
well, are you asking me if I'm gonna go?
But there's just some interview.
She
that I
killed
saw.
Travis Alexander. Rest in peace, Travis.
Yeah.
2015. I don't remember her. But
She's like kind of attractive too,
Yeah,
right?
she's
I was
attractive.
gonna
She's
say that,
pretty.
but I didn't want to. I was
She's
like,
pretty. I'll give her that.
She's like a little
But-
fatty.
See, she sound like the way she's coming off, the way she's talking, sound like someone that's attractive.
Oh damn! I see OJ on my timeline.
It
What was
says,
her name?
Woman injured.
Jody Arias.
Woman injured at Lil Durk concert is calling out Phoenix venue for lack of security measures.
Bro, you're not even supposed to be having. You're not even supposed to be out in that environment.
They gonna be like,
It's not even supposed to be
they were
having
like,
shows.
they were like, where were you? How many people was there? Yeah, see, that's all. That's against all CDC
It's like,
guidelines.
we don't know nothing
we
about
ain't got nothing to
that.
do with that shit. We told you to stay your black ass home. You went outside on your own. You got to deal with the consequences, bitch. Get the
For
fuck out
Lil
of my face.
Dirk.
Yeah,
I mean, Lil Durk's good.
I go out. No, I'll go out for Bruno Silk Sonic or something. I ain't going out. First of all, I don't think you ever gonna catch me at a rap concert at 30 plus.
Hell nah. The last time the last time I went to an actual rap concert, I laid a motherfucker out, bro.
Yeah,
And
nah.
I can't be doing that
Nah.
shit. Next time I'm getting laid out.
I'm at R&B.
That's what Hennessy-
pop concerts. That's it.
Right.
the Hennessy
I ain't going
concert.
in a-
Oh,
You know-
come on, Hennessy and Future, bro.
You know,
oh,
Benny,
that's fight time.
Benny
That's
the
fight
Butcher
time.
coming in November.
It's like Fight Night Champion.
I'm not going to that show. Knock the guy out like fight night.
See, all right.
Yeah,
well,
I'm not
that,
going to that Benny show. Nope.
Oh, the one that's coming here in
November.
House of Blues, right?
I don't know where it's at,
Observatory.
but I know it's in November.
that
December.
just sound like trouble, bro.
That's
Yes.
small
Yes.
arena because
Come
all we
on,
do
man.
is
He's
have
bringing out
small
all
venues.
the drug dealers to his concert because he preaches to them every day.
Oh, bro.
What are you talking about?
Talk about yeah.
Yeah.
Come on,
no.
man.
boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom.
no.
You're gonna hit a real boom
Yeah,
boom
you
after
hear the
that
real
shit.
one.
Yeah,
He's
no.
like, I got that fake shit. I got that real shit right here.
Y'all catching
And
me
then
at,
boom, 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 boom.
Y'all gonna catch me at R&B and pop shows.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah,
R&B and pop shows only.
No rap
Yes,
concerts. I'm
sir.
sorry. Maybe a Kendrick.
Maybe a Kendrick.
Yeah,
But
but
that's
that's
pop rap.
because that's
That's
pop
like
rap.
Drake, Cole, Kendrick. when they
Everyone
got-
is with that.
Yeah, but when you talking Jeezy,
When you get
Ross,
specific.
Benny, Griselda, not going to them shows. Love them to death.
Yeah.
Not going to them shows.
It's not smart. It's not a
Not
smart
going.
move. That's not the move.
Or the
Not
after
It's
party.
not a.
Yeah, Dirk.
It's a decision I
Oh,
would strongly
I think
advise
that's why I brought
against.
it up because it was a Dirk concert.
Yeah.
You
Right.
shouldn't be at a Dirk.
And Dirk
concert.
shit slaps.
Yeah,
But-
Don't get me
wrong.
But Dirk
Don't
is
get me
Dirk.
wrong, it's
Dirk
slaps.
is
Right.
Dirk. We know Dirk. We don't know.
We know the
what Dirk
energy.
allowed us to know.
Yeah, we know
And
the
what
Dirk.
he allowed us to know is nuts.
Yeah.
Dirk is from Chicago.
Dirk does dirt.
Dirk
That's what
is
we
with the
saying.
shits. And the people
They
that
are with
support
the
Dirk
shits.
are also with the shits. And I'm not with the shits
I'm
Yeah.
not with the shits. Nah.
at all.
I'm not.
I'm not a factor at all.
At all. Not
Nah.
at all. Anywho. All right, well, anything else? If not,
Nope.
Wrap this shit up. Cool. If you made it this far, we fucking with you. If you didn't, fuck you, bitch. Shouts out to everybody that follow us on Instagram, WhoGotTheAux, no spaces, Twitter, WGTAux, YouTube, WhoGotTheAux, no spaces, WhoGotTheAux.com, no spaces. Yeah, episode 145. This is our 3-year anniversary. Thanks for listening and joining with us. We got rid of listener's choice. I ain't heard from nobody.
Listener's choice.
No, I said we got rid of it. Hey,
Oh,
I ain't heard from nobody. I'm like, hey, if you still listening, just let me know. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
Right.
Saying, oh yeah, just give me a
I
thumbs
ain't
up
got
on a
a
reply or
text.
something.
I ain't got a DM. Motherfuckers disappeared on your ass. Boy.
When we were-
ghosts.
I
when we were
told you. I told you they was gonna feel relieved when we canceled that shit.
Well, when we were talking about our analytics earlier in the show,
We
we were
lost
talking
that
about we were talking about single digits. Now we got no digits. We got 0.
I didn't realize that till like last week. I was like, I used to have like a like, oh, such and such.
At least you knew people were looking out for us.
Right, yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
But now,
Hey, if you listen, just let me know. That's it. You ain't got. I know we not sitting, but just let me know. That's all.
Right, right.
We'll see how episode 46. This is our 3 anniversary. We excited. April 22nd is our actual anniversary. If you want to DM us or send nudes or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't say to John. I was gonna say to John. I can't say it to him. Send it to Wiggs. I can't send it to me.
Don't
Obviously,
send it to me.
don't send it to Wig. Don't send
he
nudes.
said, don't
Fuck
say
it.
It's like, fuck that.
Wiggles at Gmail. No. Yeah. So we're excited and we're gonna keep going. Again, this is season 2. People do different seasons.
Right, right.
yeah,
We do 100
100 episodes a season.
per season.
You know, it's
Yeah.
a little,
It's-
little different criteria.
way-
Wait, let me.
See the way our episodes and our seasons work is that we got 100 episodes.
It's a little extensive.
I want to
a
see
little extensive.
season definition. Each of the 4 divisions of the year. Okay, that's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, a set or sequence of related television programs, or also salt and herbs and pepper season.
I was like, wait,
It's
what?
like-
Oh yeah, that's
it's
right.
like,
That
oh,
is
yeah,
seasoning.
That is true. That is seasoning.
Okay. Hey, so don't say you didn't come to this channel and learn nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck out of
If you
here.
didn't know that seasoning
Anyway.
was also herbs and spices, you just learned
I was
that.
trying to see how long a season lasts. But anyway, we had fun. This was great. We'll see y'all next week. Till next time. Should we change that? I'm kind of over to drinking water.
Right.
Till next time, we see y'all motherfuckers later.
Yeah.
That was cool when we did it. Hey, that was year 2 shit. Year 3, we doing different outros and different intros. You feel me?
You
You feel
feel?
me? So see
You
y'all
feel?
motherfuckers later. That's how we end it. See y'all.
See y'all later. See y'all next time, baby.